guys, coming in today to share with you how I made these cards. So this was the first one I did, and you're wondering, oh well, it's just a card, but look, ta-da! Oh, how cute is that, huh? I know. And on the side it says, it's your special day. Isn't that cute? Love it. And it stands, and it also fits in a standard envelope. And then this one, and that one says the same thing on the side there. Oh, how cute are they? So today I wanted to come in and show you how they're made, and I'm going to do a Christmas one. So what you're going to need first is 2 pieces of cardstock that measure 4 1/4 by 6 3/4. Then you're going to score them with the long side to the top on your scoreboard, and score them at 1 inch and 1 3/4, both pieces. Okay, so what you're going to do now is grab your bone folder and fold on the score lines, and you're going to do it in a mountain valley fold. So you're doing like a Z or a Z shape, and you can do it to both of them. Okay, now what's going to happen here is you're going to glue, you've got your 2 Z shape, you're going to glue them like this. You see that? That's the way you want to glue them. So the Z shape to the flat, and the Z shape on this side to the flat part. Okay, and then you'll have something that looks like that. Alright, so I'm just going to put this aside just for a second, and we're going to grab a little piece of cardstock that is the piece that makes the pop-up, and the pop-up mechanism piece, which is 2 3/4 by 1 1/2. And what you're going to do here is you need to make a score line. What did I do with my scoring tool? Here it is. You're going to make a score line across the corner. Alright, so you want to come across from one side of the corner to the other side. And what I did was I took a ruler and I measured down 5/8 from the corner. 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5, and that is where I'm going to measure from, this point here, 5/8. I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Okay, so again, 5/8 is there on my ruler and my paper. So I'm just going to put a little indent there, and then I'm going to bring my ruler and measure, I'll do it this way, measure, hang on, what am I doing? 5/8, I want 5/8 on the top side, so this way, 5/8 across there, 1 2 3 4 5, and that's there. And now I can just take my ruler and just rule across there like that, and then I have my corner. Okay, so you need basically you need to measure 5/8 in from the corner each way, all right, to make like a little dog ear that you can fold over. See? So 5/8 this way and then 5/8 this way, and then rule your line. Or you could use your trimmer that has a scoring option. I don't have a Stampin' Up! Trimmer anymore, so I can't do that. But this is the way you can do it without a scoring option on your trimmer. So what I'm going to do is just give that a burnish, and I'm going to fold it both ways. And now I really should use the same colour as this, but it doesn't matter because I didn't cut one the same colour, so it doesn't matter. We're not going to worry about that. So what I'm going to do now is just fold that little dog ear over. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it flat. I'm going to grab my ruler again, and this time I'm going to measure 1 3/4 inches up from the bottom. And you're worrying about the middle section of your score lines this time. And 1 3/4 is there, so that's where I'm going to add the mechanism. I could just put a little mark there with a pen or a pencil, just so I know where that is. And I'm going to add some glue to my dog ear. And then I'm going to glue that down to there in between those score lines. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. You see there? It's in between those two score lines there. And I'll just glue that on there like that. Alright? Okay. So now I can zoom back out again. In and out and all over the joint. So that's going to fold when you fold it, but my glue's not dry. I have to let that glue dry really well before I fold that. But while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to move those aside and cut some panels for the front. And your first panel is going to be let's see, 4 1/8 by 4 7/8. Then you're going to have another panel that measures 4 by 4 3/4, and I'm using a silver. And then you're going to have another panel that measures 3 7/8 by 4 5/8. I paused there for a second because I wrote 3 7/6, so that's not right. It's 3 7/8. Okay, so they're all going to layer on top of each other like that, and I'm just going to glue those down. And that's going to go on here. Oh, no, it's not. Just that one goes on this one. And then I'm going to glue the next one on. Like that. Right, there you have your panels. And now this will be dry enough to put this together. That's going to go like that. And you're going to put glue on here. Lining it up with this one so they're even. You want 2 even pieces. And then you can open that up and add some glue to this one. And then close that up and making sure that lines up even as well, because you want it to be even. And then you can test out your mechanism. Oh, it's down the bottom. Had it round the wrong way. There we go. Yep, okay. So I had mine upside down. But there you go. So there we go. And then you're going to add your panel on here like this. So we'll just add that. We'll just add that now. This glue dries really fast when I don't want it to, and when I want it to, it doesn't. Okay, got it. So that's my front panel. Alrighty. Now we've got some panels to put on the side here. So they measure, this one is 4 1/8 by 7/8. Then you've got another one, and that one is 4 by 3/4, and this one is 3 7/8 by 5/8. Okay, so we'll just layer those together. Okay, so there's that panel, and you're just going to glue that onto the side. Now, if you want to stamp something in this panel, you can do that now. I didn't actually get a stamp out to do any stamping in there, but I think I will. Let's see. I need a block on the side. That on my block. And I think I might do it in red. I think I might do it in red. I'm gonna do it in red. Oh. I'm using a Prima ink. I'm just gonna put that flat down and press that on there. There you go. Wrap that up. And then we're going to put a sentiment on the front. And I have a stitch circle framelit from Stampin' Up, and I have a scallop circle framelit from Stampin' Up, which I'm going to add together, glue together. And I think I'm going to add some foam tape. Add some foam tape to the back of that. Pop that in the middle. Then I've got a a poinsettia flower. I used the Spellbinders poinsettia die to cut it out, and I'm just going to layer that on here with a bit of foam tape. Which way do I want it to go? I'll do. And I've also got a brad. I was going to put it through, push it through, but it might be a little, oh no, I might be able to get it through there. I'm going to put that through there. I need a pokey thing and a mat so that I don't poke a hole in my hand, but I don't think that's going to make it anyway. That's better. And then open up the legs in the inside. And there you have that. Okay, and so this is what we've got so far. And we still have to do the pop-up thing. So now we're going to decorate that. Now with this you have to keep in mind that it does have to go into the card and it has to make clearance with the side. If it doesn't, then it's not going to want to close. So I'm going to have to, I'm just using a little foam square just so I can peel it back up if it's not in the right spot. Because I need it to be able to close. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so I can push that on there now, and I'll actually add one more foam square on the back in there. Okay, and then it'll slide in there and pop up. Awesome. So we're done. That's it. Oh no, we're not done. We're going to put a panel on the back. So I'm just going to turn it over and you're going to cover up that hole. And this is my panel, and this measures 4 1/8 by 4 7/8, and then I've just cut out a circle, scallop oval with the Stampin' Up! Oval framelits. And I'm going to glue that on the back, and then we're going to be done. And you can make this card for, you know, for a birthday or whatever, like I did with the other ones that were birthday ones. So there you have it. Okay, so that's the back where you would write to, from, whatever you want to write. And there you go, that's the front. And alright guys, thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.